since we back at that short break, so do a little kind of fast forward to where we left. You bring back the box and already did the two favors, emptying the pool and helping out with the dryness in the pool and delivering the book. So as you delivered it, Bev Lorna, which down here, uh, she says she needs a moment to soak in her pool, and then she'll come up and of course, do her best to assist with other tasks. Kind of leaving you there, and actually, as you guys are here, go ahead and everyone give me a perception check.
We're all fine that we're all sitting on active claymores.
Oh no, I'm sure it's much worse than that.
Yeah, claymore you can kind of limp away from. I don't know if we can survive a hag.
Yeah.
That's just one.
Yeah. All right. So Geren and Sigarda. I'll say Krikec and everybody can hear from this back room over here. You hear sounds of something being like moved around, and then you hear this kind of gruff feminine voice like you there, stop destroying it, stop destroying everything. And you hear some kind of sounds like animal sounds, kind of moving around, knocking things. Ooh, around there. Just, and I will say, and that's kind of everyone, everyone Calathea kind of hears a little bit coming from this room. Sounds of dishes and stuff getting. But Geren, you can hear not only that, but upstairs, you can hear something like slight shuffling upstairs, and you heard like a slight thump on the ground, like. And go ahead, Garen. Give me an insight check.
I can try.
Ooh, perfect. Ooh. So the kind of darkling kind of elder Shishi is kind of looking at you all, and so two things he kind of comes to attention. One, you notice out of everyone in the group, she is the only creature that you've seen that does not cast a shadow. Not only that, when you sort of hear that thump and you kind of like, you kind of looking upstairs, you catch Charm kind of also looking upstairs, and then just for a quick moment, there's like a sound of concern, but it kind of quickly goes away.
What was that?
Oh, and then she's like, oh, it must be. She's like, oh, it must be Bavlona's chef, Bloody Toes. See, I guess I guess she is having trouble with preparing tonight's meal.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Well, I'm sure Well, I'm sure if you can, I'm sure she can use any assistance. I mean, it would do nothing but gratiate yourselves further with the lady of the house.
Well, can we get up and stretch our legs a little bit or look around?
Just, this is not my home. Just so she doesn't really object to whatever you guys do. So yeah, you can try to go through doors. You can go through the doors that makes a noise. The only thing she'll say is like, I wouldn't go up there unless you fancy a short life.
Well, I'm going to take that advice to heart. Look around a little bit and maybe avoid going up there.
Sure.
Maybe avoid eating anything she prepares.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm curious. This is the door she said not to go through, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just we'll try this one.
Over there, you kind of see a thing. Do you open this door at all or no?
What, that one?
Yes, the with the noise coming in and the cursing.
No.
Okay.
The less I know, the better. Oh, what is this?
Oh, all kinds of things. Let me tell you what's in here. First, a lot of more taxidermy.
What are these? I'm trying to make out the pictures.
Sure. You do see. You'll have to actually step in. You see silvers of light enter through cracks in the shutters that cover the three tall windows. The light reveals shapes of several pedestals. On each one rests an object with a patchwork cloth draped over it. Writhing ferns and crumbling clay pots give the room its earthy smell, and the floor is covered in a layer of straw.
Darren, you want to go in there with me?
Yep, got your back.
Okay. I'll take a look inside. They look like brine shrimp.
Um. Well, once you could sort of at least remove the patchwork cloth draped over, you do see um, these birds, quote unquote, but each one has a head of like one kind of bird and a body of another.
Oh, that's terrifying. Hmm.
And then, yeah, each one.
Yeah, I've seen all I want to see. Unless there's. I can't quite make out what's over here. What is this?
Where? Over here?
Yeah, I can't see that. Another bird.
Oh, yeah.
She has odd hobbies.
Oh, yeah. A very. She's practicing. I guess if you'd rate her as a taxiderm, it looks like she's not. Some of them are better quality than others.
Now, are those things still alive, or do they just have different heads?
Oh, they're alive.
That's even more terrifying.
Well, it seems like it's alive. It doesn't. It sort of moves its head a little bit. I mean, you can always reach out with your divine sense and.
I mean, I got it. I might as well use it. What do they classify as? We'll burn the divine sense.
All undead.
Yeah.
It's like the smell just kind of hits and.
Anywhere else in the house? We haven't checked like over here on the other side of the house.
That is where you guys came from. Let me.
Yeah, but we never checked out. Did we check out these two doors?
I do not believe you did.
There's a staircase. Is that the staircase that she went up?
Talking about staircase down here.
That kind of looks like a staircase.
No, that is staircase that is going up.
Oh, is that where she went, or is that someplace else?
That goes someplace else, which the Darkling did mention. If you want a shorter lifespan, yeah, you should totally go up there.
No. What's behind the north door?
Okay. Actually, as we kind of go on that, does Geren, Calathea, or Krikec want to do? What do you guys want to do?
Krikec just following.
Yeah, same.
And then Calathea?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay.
I have no vision on this map, though, so it's kind of awkward to move around.
Okay, you can't see anything? Oh. Okay.
I can see whatever Geren can see.
Okay. I guess I could do I'll just put like a torch. Can you see better or more at this point?
Yeah, that's better. I can at least see like the staircase and stuff.
Can you guys see this room open up anymore? Light up anymore?
No.
I can still see some of it, but it's just the angle.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try the north door.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just playing with dynamic lighting.
Well, we found the bedroom.
Yep, and you see kind of this moldy kind of guest bedroom. It's dusty, and you do see several boxes.
What do you think, guys?
I mean, we can check it out real quick. See if there's anything of interest. And then we've got the south door as well.
Yep.
Does the spiral staircase go up as well, or just back down?
No, it just goes just down. That is where you guys came from.
Right.
Let's see. That one. Open the box, and you see a collection of mummified pixies pinned to boards, like a collection of butterflies.
Well, that's disturbing.
Guys, I hate it here. Why are we here?
I don't know.
Why are we here?
Delivering the boxes, doing a third, and then you're just kind of killing time while Florida is taking, a bath in her new pool. So this is kind of the.
She had a couch in the other room. Perhaps we should sit on the couch.
The couch was the Wicked Witch of the West.
I mean, I'm just looking around killing time, so let's open up the south door.
Okay. And there you will see, looks like a dining room. The room has 2 exits. Above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque, is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape. Other furnishings include a sideboard, 2 cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and a swarm of feasting flies. A chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with dim, flickering light. 6 mismatched chairs flank the table, 3 chairs per side.
There's another door to the south over here.
Yep.
And this is like a window or something. I could just see out of it to the balcony, right?
Yes.
A chest?
What's up? Say it again. A chest?
A chest? Is that a chest?
Cupboards.
Yeah, I don't want to see what she's eating off of.
And then go. And I will say. Okay. Going here. Checking out. This one is you see a contraption made of entangled copper tubes. Connects to a pot-bellied boiler in a dozen cylindrical containers, which in turn sprout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels are clustered in the southeast corner, and a work table in one corner of the room has bits of copper and metalworking tools strewn across it. Light filters in through the green diamond-shaped panes of glass set into the window.
So as we're like casually just looking about, I'm gonna ask Sigarda and the others. So what do you think? Do you think the hag's gonna actually help us after we've given her stuff?
She's kind of wishy-washy about it. I think we might probably end up not getting much out of this. If anything, I mean, she seems to be bending the rules of hospitality to the point of breaking, but not exactly trespassing over them.
Well, I mean, from what I gathered, we've got to get like she's got some of our stuff, doesn't she?
She's got a man's heart, a stag's head, maybe. I don't know if she has juniper. Well, she says she doesn't have juniper.
It just seems like we're just whittling our time away here. All right, and I'll just open this door up and see what's over here.
Okay. Open this door. Well, actually, as you both are kind of traipsing kind of in there, her distillery of complex copper tubes, you know that they're piping, there's steam coming out, and the tubes are going different directions. I would like each Geren and Sigarda to go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, Sigarda, can you roll me a d8?
Actually, I forgot. I have lucky footwork, so 14.
Okay.
And I don't have bless anymore, so that would be a 12.
Oh, just enough as Sigarda, you almost trip, knocking one of the pipes, like kicking something and like rupturing one of the pipes where the steam's coming out. You feel like it could have been bad.
And let's get out of this room.
Yeah, let's go.
So going into this room, well, you will see a commotion of these vultures squawking around, floating, and then you just see this red cap. Although looks male, it's actually a female. She's kind of yelling and cursing. Is like and she looks and she's like, and she calls it's this gore spotted kitchen. You see the stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, a crimson cap, and a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures around the butcher's block while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat. She says, you can you help me with these vultures? I blasted can't do anything here.
What do you want me to do?
Well, just either kill him or just or knock him out. I don't know. I don't care. Just
Well, let's call the others. We can take care of them.
Krikec will go and peek down from this door. What are you doing down there?
Hey, Krikec, this red cap over here looks like he could use some help. These virtuals are giving him some issues. We're going to, I don't know, maybe knock him out, throw him out the window, or dispatch of him either way, but they seem to be in this way, red cap's way. Want to help or no?
Seems awfully silly for us to be helping redcaps.
And
as you see that the red cap just says like, I can't kill anything unless it's in self-defense. Can you please do something about these vultures?
Well, you know the rules of reciprocity, so we could help you, but then you'll have to do something for us.
The grits her teeth like, well, get rid of the vultures and I'll see what I can do. Tries to be quiet because you got both doors open and kind of peeks
Is that good enough, Krikec? Get something out of it?
We just scare the vultures away.
Just scare them or kill them or knock them out, and doesn't really matter. Just getting them out of here.
So I'm gonna just call out to the vultures. Do you mind leaving out the window if I open it?
Say, no, we need, no, we need food.
Oh, food. I can get you food. I'll take out a ration and kind of hold it up enticingly.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling 5.
Okay. So you can open the window and you get the meat, and then you kind of like toss it in cart. But on the way of them exiting and leaving, they each take a peck at you. So
Manners.
yeah. So unfortunately, the first one, oh, you can't see it because it's whispered. It was a crit. So now let's just do that. You get critted on by a vulture beak for 5 points of piercing damage, but they take off.
Let's close the window.
And says like, can you close? Can you mentions to? Can you close the door?
That reminds me, I got hurt in that last fight. Does anyone have any healing magic?
You may be in the wrong party, Calathea.
We don't have any healers, do we?
I don't think so. Well, not currently, at least.
And I got my lay on hands, but how much you need?
I'm down 12 hit points, so anything helps?
I'll give you back 2.
Woohoo, I'm at half.
That's the idea.
Well, do you want to be in the room with everybody? When this happens?
Nope, no, I don't.
You're gonna have to catch. I can't high five you from out there.
Can we say it happened on the way here?
I'm gonna say no.
I pop in there and get a high five, fly back out, and sit on the couch.
Okay.
This whole house is horrendous. I don't want to deal with any of it. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not pleased to be here either, but I'm making do.
Okay. Well,
So we'll close the doors for the red cap and see what we can extort out of it.
Then Plato she will say, well, thank you. If only Bavlorna had never cursed me, I would try to attack each of you, and I ideally do what sort of caps do, but you'll find yourselves, not only do I hate everything here, I do hate my mistress so much more for putting me in this curse. But
What'd she curse you with?
well, I can only defend myself, so unless you want to start swinging at me, I would gleefully love to dip your blood in my scythe, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I can at least do you the next best thing. Look, this Bavlorna. She's allergic to seeing anyone run widdershins near her. I've only seen it once, but the hag starts sneezing uncontrollably. Not sure.
So if we all just start running counterclockwise around her, is she just gonna break out in hives while we twat her?
It depends on what y'all want to do, but I guess if things come to fighting words, I'd suggest doing widdershins, either escape or I don't know, do whatever you're here to do. But
We're kind of trying to do good, but we're having trouble.
oh well, welcome to Hither.
Yeah, noticed that. What's behind that door and that door?
Oh, well, over there. Well, if you were all lucky enough or unlucky to be prisoners, you'd be stuck with that Satyr Vansel.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a stag's head anywhere, would you?
Oh, you after Miss Barona's treasures? Oh, well, that's upstairs, I believe. She's got a special little room next to her bedroom. A little vault, a little room. It's locked. She has a key, but it's usually on her.
He kind of look like this. I hold up the one that was thrown at me.
Oh, she says, oh, no. It's
Rats.
She's like, oh no, but so if you want to go traipsing in and try to get if you get that head, whatever else you want to steal from the lady, well, I guess if you run into her, just I guess something, you got something in your pockets. Oh, and I've been hearing some. Well, before the vultures came, I was hearing some noises upstairs. I didn't know who. I figured it was the lady, but and she's been talking to that darkling in there for a bit. So
What's the story with the Darkling?
she's from Hither. I guess she is able to travel to the different places here in Prismere. Got something going with Granny Nightshade. The other hag and Hither.
Okay. Any prisoners currently in there?
Yes, the Vansel. He's a satyr that was. Don't know how. I don't know. They just brought him in and just been hanging there ever since, all in his small clothes.
Something tells me Flavoris wouldn't like it if we left a satyr behind.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're, I guess whenever you're here, you can. I don't know if the lady's in a fanciful mood just to give up Vansel, but that's not sure why you're here, but
I'm kind of forgetting that right now. Why don't we just take the balloon and have the frog guide us?
Well, I thought we were after that head and whatever else that Bev Lorna's promised us for retrieving.
And again, Sigarda, you keep talking in front of people we shouldn't be talking in front of.
Oh.
Pardon me.
Well, thankfully you did me a favor, so well, I guess trust that I won't say anything unless the lady asks me harder.
Right.
Understood.
Oh, but there's our pantry in there, and we're actually fresh out of. We got some. Well, there's pig snouts, there's toads, small birds, onions, mushrooms. Also got a campus tree up in there.
What's a campus tree?
Oh, it's one of them mushrooms that likes to talk. I mean, well, I will continue. Thankfully, now that I can continue cooking uninterrupted, I will continue doing that. But thank you for rescuing or saving me the headache.
No problem. Let's call us the Wandering Fool.
Nice. And alright.
Well, how long do you think it's going to take for her to get done bathing?
Oh, it's like another 30 minutes. Just sit in the couches, and as you get in the look of, she's just kind of looking at you and just staring, smiling, and Billy's, trying to do his best, play his pipes. But oh look, before you guys start, maybe we should wander in some more. Come in is.
I was going to actually, never mind.
Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Going to ask. So, can you guide us around Hither? To Smiling Jack over here.
She says, "Oh, well, if you made it here, then you've hit everywhere that's important in this realm."
Where are you from?
Well, for the next one over, but I don't take people that I don't know with me when I go.
Oh, okay. That's pretty much it. I'm going to sit here and just contemplate the meaning of silence.
Well, as you start, then she'll just come in drying and just like, oh, sorry, did Krikec?
That was not me.
Did we catch her name?
No.
And she says she's from the next realm over.
Yep.
Can I ask her name?
You sure can.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Charm. May they ask yours?
I am Calathea.
Good.
She said charm.
Yes, he says Charm.
Do I believe that she's giving me a real name?
Go ahead, give me an insight. Oh, sure. I mean, she's been kind of eyeing you for a little bit while you've been kind of waiting here.
I don't think she's either of the sisters.
No, the one that you're pretty sure probably not. It makes it seem like they all have to each their own, but she's definitely one of the sisters of the coven.
Right.
But she comes back drying herself off, and that was such a lovely bath. It was so good to have everything as it should be again. So, I can't remember. I'm sorry, dude. You asked a lot of different questions. I can help with maybe some of the things, but tell me, after you do so much, how can I reciprocate such tasks? You only get one from me.
Only one? Didn't we get multiple things for you?
Yes, and you've each of those together becomes you get a favor for me, for this is my realm. Let's go ahead. Oh, and what brings you into my realm, my home?
Well, we were here looking for things we lost, specifically an owl bear, a little baby owl bear.
Oh. Well, yes, I remember that, and I think. Now, I haven't encountered such a magnificent creature here, or else she would have been Your owlbear would have been adorned. Some maybe next to my bed. Something to pet. But no, I haven't encountered an owlbear. So I guess if you're looking for her, well, either you need to keep looking here, or she's just not in my realm altogether.
Do we have any form of communication that's not verbal at the moment?
I have a thing.
What's the thing?
I think as I check my character sheet. I do have a thing. I will be your radio operator this evening as I look at Geren and I'm like, she's not really following the rules of reciprocity here. I'm not happy.
That's still a spell cast. You're going to do it in front of her?
Oh, it does take VSM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wander into the hallway to go look at some paintings. And then I'll pull out a copper wire. Be like, Geren, she's not really following the rules here. We should call her out on that.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of her her evasiveness too. I'm about ready to throw down, but I'll be civil for now, and I'll say out loud, that doesn't seem like you're following the rules, and the rules are in place for a reason. Yeah.
I am following the rules, dearie. You've done me such this. Like I said, while I haven't run into this owlbear you're looking for, here, but since you're asking, you were saying you said so many things. Something about someone's missing a heart. You need a head of a stag.
I'll message Geren one more time and say if she isn't willing to cooperate, I say we start running in circles counterclockwise.
I'm gonna look to the others because I'm about to start swinging myself, but I don't want to jump the gun. What do the others look like?
Well, she just asked. Well, I will actually. She said we did ask about the stag head. Do you have it? Can we take it?
You know what? I will say yes. You may. You may take the head. You've done so much. But I would
Thank
say
you.
if you want, you said you're looking for a heart as well. I might be able to help you, but I would definitely need another favor from you. If you want, I'll try to get the heart as well.
I message Geren again from the hallway. I'm like, no more favors, Widdershins.
Yeah, Garen's had enough. He's gonna start walking counterclockwise around her.
She just okay. She will start sneezing, and then
Calathea will say, no more favors. You need to follow the rules of reciprocity. All of us know how to run counterclockwise.
and she can't do anything. She's just sneezing. She can't answer.
I'll do like one full rotation around her, and I'll stop for a second.
Okay. So let's do an insight check from everyone. As you are now, everyone's doing Widdershins.
I mean, I'm just sitting there watching this.
Geren.
I mean, I have an idea of how to mess with her. I mean, I just twirl the pole arm like in Flag Crew, except Widdershins. I'm not doing that yet. I'm watching my comrades. I'm kind of
Okay.
trying to decide.
Sigarda, I will say, because you kind of gives you a catch. So as the party starts, everyone starts doing the widdershins. She's like just sneezing, like she can't do anything while this is going on for some reason. You know, it's weird, whatever. But she's getting angrier as she's doing. So
I think Geren was the only one doing widdershins, and he did in one lap.
Sigarda, you kind of have this. You get this idea that you probably, if you're whatever you're doing, you probably need to keep doing it. You have a feeling if you stop, she's going to respond.
Aaron, I think you should just. I'm gonna start kind of. Oh, so much for the pacifist run.
Well,
Yeah,
right
no,
now, what I put it this way: what you're right now, you're kind of doing. You're just gonna like. It's just one of those. As soon as you feel like you stop doing widdershins, it'll be like, "Haha, are you going to?" Her response is going to be like, "I'm going to rip your face off."
Yeah.
Garen, you might want to winter shins for your life depends on it, because I think diplomacy is just kind of broken down at this point.
I guess we're gonna have to bonk her on the head.
I mean, okay. Let's out of character discuss this real quick.
Out of character, I'm done with this bullshit, and I'm 2 seconds away from swinging a sword at her.
And
No.
She's about to attack us. So
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. I'm down that witchy lady's running away.
Oh yeah, like as widdershins, and you guys are just like, you know, and keep doing it. Yeah, she's just like, oh well, don't mind me.
have a safe trip back to Hither.
I'm just agree. I just want us to agree. Do we kill her or do we knock her out? Because honestly, if she's the one causing all these problems and mischief, I think we just might as well kill her.
At this point, I'm wondering what took us so long to get to that conclusion. I'm all for killing her.
Okay, and roll initiative, guys.
Well, she's sneezing uncontrollably. Like she's basically helpless at this point. So it's going to be the
And if I can add to this, Garen doesn't need to one widdershins. I just can just spin that pole arm around in a counterclockwise motion and just kind of keep it fixed on her eyes while you beat the crap out of her.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I'll start spinning.
Well, I'm just gonna say I'm because we're kind of doing like a weird thing, and it's kind of like how it's described that she's just uncontrollably sneezing. I'm just not gonna do initiative. It'll just be you guys just knock her out, or murder, and then come later, because it's not gonna be much of a fight if I'm just kind of sitting there tracking damage. Yeah.
Okay, so in other words, it's just we're straight up killing her, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I'll call a vote. 1, kill her. 2, subdue.
Krikec could probably prefer to knock her out, but he does not object to you killing her.
Okay.
Your objection has been duly noted and logged in the official record of the Administratum. It will be seen to in 3 cycles. Kill her.
Okay, so you do see. I think we should keep initiative because other things might happen. Okay, so
yeah, because the curse on that red cap ends when she dies.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's continue rolling the initiative. It's going to be. I don't know. She's got like 110 hit points. We'll say like 6 rounds later of just doing bad things to her until she's dead. Okay.
It's like that scene from the Shaun of the Dead where they're just pool hall beating on a zombie.
I am really curious about this thing. Sorry. She has little things that might come and attack you, but I'm going to check really quick to see if she dies. If yeah, because they're kind of like her whatchamacallit. They're like her like a part of her. So I'm assuming once she dies, they might go with her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I don't see anything really crazy. Okay. Says I'll do it. Like they come in and try to defend their lady, but she died. But they're not gonna put up too much of a fight. You see, during the beatdown, you will see this shadow, Fae, kind of come down the stairs, and sort of as you guys are kind of look, follow and vaguely looks like the shape of charm of the darkling that who escaped. Like you see another shadow coming down from upstairs. That comes down as well. Yeah, let's see. I'm just kind of looking through everything else here. You know what? Okay. Okay. Actually, not gonna bother with that. Okay. Okay. So she's expired at this point, and at the end, you can fish from her body a key, and then the door opens briefly, and Bloody Toe, she kind of pokes her head out. It says, "Good riddance," and says, "Well, I tell you, if I see you again, I might try to kill you in your sleep, but not gonna worry about that now. Good luck with whatever you're doing," and then take off.
Nice meeting you too. So I guess up the stairs then, since we have nothing else to fear in this house.
Yeah. Oh, a campestry. Oh, you know what? This is what a campestry looks like. That's in the pantry.
Well, it's a happy mushroom.
Yeah, so there's that happy mushroom in the pantry.
Doesn't look like anything like what I imagined.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna throw it out there, but since he kind of killed her, it's kind of like, hey. So you guys kind of free reign. Go upstairs. Go in the pantry. What do y'all want to do?
I want to check up the stairs real quick.
Alrighty. Is everyone going upstairs?
I'm going.
Sure.
Okay. Just gonna. Oh, do you guys want to check the room a little bit more?
I mean, we're searching this entire place.
Okay. In this room, in one of the cupboards that you open up. Pops. Is it kind of popping out? Is a cat. Very patchwork cat. It just kind of it sort of hisses at you all.
Anything special about the cat aside from it's made of patchwork?
No, it just kind of hissing at you all. There is also a locked another. Oh, you do find some magic potions. One labeled shrink, one labeled grow, and another labeled vanish.
Oh, very Disney-esque.
And you know what? We're just gonna say it. Seeing it's her favorite. Let's see. I'm trying to get. There we go. It's her favorite person is now gone. She will lash out at you all. Meow.
And she gets... Oh, wait.
Shall we knock this cat out?
Yeah, go for it.
I just let's try to. The cat's here.
Yep.
Can I try to grab hold of the cat?
Oh, athletics? Sure. Oh, I got rolled a 9.
All right. Pick up the cat. Go to the window. Drop it into the pond.
The cruelty knows no bounds. Splash. Actually, I think at this point. And what actually? So there's that. But yeah, found 3 potions and a cat that you threw outside.
That cat clearly didn't want to be our friend, right?
No, it was very. As you open it, very upset and lashed out to attack.
And now it's very wet.
Yes.
That cat.
And made of patchwork pieces, so you know.
Not sure I like her sense of taxidermy. Anyway, let's check upstairs.
As you all go up stairs, definitely not alone. Because you see a ball of light bobbing above the rafters, casting shadows over this room in which the owner's messy habits are in full display. Rumpled and moldering rugs share floor space with food scraps, stacks of dirty dishes, and tipped over clay pots whose plants have long since died. A bed that occupies one corner of the room has a pile of straw in the place of a mattress. In the opposite corner stands a squat chest of drawers with a watering can resting atop it. The only other furnishings of the note is a stocky wooden chest with a sturdy iron padlock. It sits in another corner between 2. Actually, at this point, this door is opened. You see, it was closed, but the door is open, and you see another slain little Lornling, which is pretty much like a miniature version of Bavlorna.
By the way, did we get the key off her?
You did get the key off her. That's really the only thing you got from her.
Okay, I was just wondering if we had forgotten that.
But you know that key to that door, the door that's like wide open at this point.
I was more wondering about the chest, but I think I see something with antlers over there.
Oh yeah, you can see as you're going up there.
I also see this mess and wonder what the heck that is.
Say it again.
I also wonder what the heck this mess is.
Oh, you see these plants that are just kind of withered, kind of next to, and you can see they each have a finger kind of pointed in the direction of the watering can.
I will water them.
Yeah. Well, they take time to water. They do not attack. And in fact, after you do the fourth one of them will kind of open and pulls out a black enameled iron key.
Huh. I'll take it. Now that the chores are done, we're going to hop in here, see if we can get a look at that.
Alright. Going in there. It's a musty room. Looks like a miser's attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, and clothing of all shapes and sizes, not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child-sized caskets, and broken furniture. Among the heaps of junk are a few oddities, including a stag skull hanging on one wall, a white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table, a fancy helmet on the faceless head of a wooden mannequin, and a 5-foot-long bronze statue of a giant frog sitting in a corner, its mouth agape and filled with impenetrable darkness. A weak croaking sounds, from the Lordling, just as it passes on. So, what do y'all do?
So I get in there and take a look.
Sure. Yep, you can. There's a stag's head, the porcelain jar with the chicken legs, and the mannequin. Oh, and the bronze frog statue.
Do we hear any hearts? Or see a heart?
You know, you do not see a heart.
Well, if the head's there, I'll grab the head first, stick it in my sack.
Okay.
Okay, take a closer look at that helm on the mannequin head.
Of course. It's got a very, pretty nice looking helm.
Well, I'm not great at looking for traps, but I'll give it a once over real quick before I try to take it.
Sure.
Let's see, investigation.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gotta move a few more You don't see anything amiss from it. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Any
All right.
spikes or anything.
Oh, I see it. It's right here. It's this thing, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So I'll just go up and try to take the helmet.
All right. As you take off the helmet, it animates. And then, yes, as we roll initiative, it's like as soon as that comes alive, not only does an armor come in, that ball of light, though, just hanging out, seems to suddenly want to come down and see what's going on. Three, her. Okay, there we go. All right.
Sorry, I had to talk to someone.
All good. Krikec, yep. You see armor come to life, and this one was, let's say, it was like, I don't know, like 20 feet in the air, and it looks like it's coming down.
All right. I will let people know something's flying toward us. And I will charge forward. Whoops. Into
On
there.
top of Geren.
Accidentally. And I will try to hit it with my stick. My character sheet is doing a weird thing. Let's try reopening it. My character sheet's just all white. I will try just an attack, a d20. It'll be +5. That will miss.
Yes.
Bonus action, flurry for 2 more attacks, unarmed strikes. 15 and 21.
Both 15, 21 hits.
All right. Assuming I didn't roll the d4, right? So it's a 4 and a 2. So 7 and 5, and that'll be the end of my turn, and I'll try to figure out what's going on with my sheet.
Alrighty. Calathea, you're kind of in the back. Billy starts. He'll start playing music, battle music, but that will-o-wisp is coming down. Looks like it's ready to attack.
This thing right next to me.
Nope. No, these actually are placated. They are happy they got watered. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, they're
move them.
in the shadow, so you can't really
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
what they are. Because
Uh,
my vision's weird. That thing. Okay. I will look at Billy. And I will look at that, and I will firebolt it.
you know,
It looks hostile, right?
Oh yeah, it's very like as soon like you saw it. It didn't bother, but as soon as you hear rumbling from down there, it starts hovering down. Solid hit.
23 to hit for max damage.
And firebolt, as you hit it. Dang it. Max damage is good, but I feel like it doesn't take as much of it.
Oh, darn. Okay. No fire damage. My bad.
Well, it still took damage, it's just not as much.
Gotcha. All right. That's it for me.
And then the mannequin looks like it's gonna You know, it's just gonna. This is gonna take one. It's gonna just punch to both Geren and Krikec. Let me spin rolls. So slam on Krikec. 17 for 5.
That'll hit.
And the other slam. Ooh, a crit on poor Geren for 9.
Ouch.
Just getting all my crits. And then Sigarda.
Okay. I'm going to poke it over the shoulder of the front line. And the Russian judge judges that poorly. And done.
Alright. Will-o-wisp is hovering down. It's it'll stay within actually 50 feet. Oh, it gets super close. Okay. Yeah, it gets right next to you, Calathea. It's got that fly speed. And will try to shock you. I rolled an 8. Gotta change the. But that was a miss. Then Geren.
I'm surprised that the armor came to life, but I guess I'll try to swing at it. 18.
Oh yeah.
For 6, and I'll second wind as well, and in turn.
Okay, I was just kind of thinking real quick. Oh, does it have any resistances? Okay, nope. Top of the round.
Krikec keeps trying to hit this thing.
All right.
First with quarterstaff. And then bonus action will again just punch as hard as he can.
24 hits.
And it's been a very frustrating endeavor, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, Calathea.
I'm gonna try Mind Sliver on the Will-o-wisp.
Passes.
Never mind. That's it.
All right, Mannequin. You know what? We'll do the Stooges. Just slap both of you. On Krikec, nope. And on Geren, an 18 for 3.
Got it.
Sigarda.
And the little turtle said, boop. Yeah, that hits.
All right.
I think it hits. Does that hit?
Oh, it hits.
Okay, well, we're going to give it the old college smite.
And smite.
Is it dead?
Yeah, just crumples up.
Oh, I thought it had more hit points.
It did not.
Do we hear Calathea outside by any chance?
Yeah, well, you can see corner of your eye this little ball of light, and it looks like it's going to.
Yeah, nobody hits my favorite fairy. I'm going to go out there and give it what for come my next turn.
Yes. And okay, it'll shock Calathea. I'll try it once more. Ooh, cannot. Okay, Geren.
$20, $25, $30. Okay, 25. I'm just going to use my other Fate Touch thing and Misty Step over there as my bonus action. And I'll try to whack this thing with my greatsword, try to get it away from Calathea.
Sure. Ooh.
For 11. Nice. And that's all for Geren.
You know, it's a solid hit, but it doesn't take as much. If only had some kind of magical weapon.
Yeah.
Krikec will run forward 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet, and we'll try to hit this glowing ball of light with a quarterstaff.
You know what? That does not hit.
All right, and then we'll try to punch it.
Nope.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Calathea.
I'm gonna try Mind Sliver again because fire didn't work real well.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, failed.
3 psychic damage.
It's immune. No, I'm kidding.
It's immune to psychic
No,
damage?
I'm kidding. It kind of reminds me of...
Level 3, Daniel! No!
No, it reminds me of Dude Flame Skulls, and they had a guy that all of his attacks were all the Flame Skulls immunities. And he felt terrible because, like, all right, fire, all right, doesn't work. All right, man, I got lightning. Or it was like lightning is something else. The Flame Skull, it was immune to all of it, and it's like, I'm doing nothing.
Yep, been there before. That sucks.
I prefer these big old +1 whacking sticks. Normally, that's my one answer to everything.
Right.
That sounds a little bit like when I was fighting Shargalar with my Wildfire Druid.
Oh, yes.
Which one was Shargalar?
The epic.
Wings of Death. All right, yeah. Don't ever go to J-Max's table. He sucks.
We have heard tales told. Oh, but after Calathea, sorry. Go to Sigarda.
Why were we talking about table 3 at our table? Because they were having fun, unlike us. Anyway, I think I have to hit this.
That's good.
I think I'm not going to hit it. I'm just going to wave my stick at it threateningly.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. You know, I don't. It doesn't have. The creatures. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Geren, I seem to have luck with you. It'll do a shock before it expires. Nope. It's Lux Holden. Geren.
Alright, I'll just swing at it again. For 9.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Almost there. Getting it good. All right. Krikec.
Krikec will try once more to hit this little tiny ball of light. It's slippery.
Smack. And how do you finish this ball of light?
I'm just kind of hitting it like as if it was a round object being thrown at me, and I try to hit it with my quarter stick and knock it as far away as possible. I also gained 6 temps.
I'm trying to remember. I'm like, is anything? Oh. Okay.
So I'm just going to get that stag head before something else attacks us.
Sure. Oh, you, get more temp hit points.
I was gonna ask if Long Death was Skag, but then I realized it doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, it is too. But it doesn't matter.
Well, there's a chest here now. That's
So, like, was I able to get that helmet off of the mannequin, or was it part of the mannequin?
Yes, you're able to get, and after kind of fiddling with it, it is a Helm of Telepathy.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
You're like, that was a lot for nothing.
Do any of us know how to pick locks?
I mean, we got the key.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, which key do we use? However, I mean, I'm gonna go with the key the plant gave me, and I'll fall on the spear. I've got most of my hit points. I'll open it with the key.
Oh, yeah. You open it, and hear the sound of click, and then it just opens up without an issue. And in there, you will find a 12-inch marionette doll. It has face on opposite sides of its head. One face is a moon, and the other is a sun. And you also find an unpunched ticket from the Witchlight Carnival. But the ticket is signed by Isolde. Instead of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, you see Isolde. But it looks old, and it looks pretty unmistakable. It's just a different signature.
Pass it around to my fellows, see what they can make of it.
It looks like a Witchlight Carnival ticket. Hang on to it, I guess.
Let's say it again.
Hang on to it, I guess.
Yeah. And then you find 3 spell scrolls that are tied together with a lute string.
Can you read these, Calathea?
Calathea. Does Calathea have the spell Identify on your spell list?
For Sorcerer, I don't know.
Pretty sure it is.
I'm Googling because I don't have the memory capacity for stuff like that.
Sure. Oh, there was also the porcelain jar that was in here. I don't know if you guys were going to mess with that or just leave it alone.
I mean, does it look dangerous?
It has jar has legs that have been painted to look like the legs of a chicken.
Yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and see if there's anything inside of it.
You see broken pieces of a wishbone.
Identify as Bard, Wizard, Artificer, Knowledge Cleric, Forge Cleric, so we can hang on to that scroll for Flava Flav.
Yep, Flavor will know what it is. Fortunately, Claytip, I have no idea what it is. Chicken scratch or toilet paper. Depends on who you ask.
But remember, Calathea's bad at magic. She can't really control it, so.
This is true.
So what's with this doll?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
No, it's interesting, but yeah, it just got the face of the sun and the moon on one side and the sun on the other. But other than that, nope, a little strange. And then for Geren, is just inside the jar, just two broken pieces of a wishbone.
How big's the doll?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what to make of this, but might be important later. I guess I'll throw it in my backpack.
Okay. As you touch both pieces together, you hear a voice in your head. The voice of Bavlorna, It says, and I'll put it in the chat later, Skabatha forgets the first creature she sees when she wakes up, although her memory of it returns each night when she sleeps. A creature forgotten by Skabatha in this manner is invisible to her.
So I'm going to put the doll in the bag of holding.
Cool. Oh, there was also that bronze frog statue that has there's this darkness inside the statue's mouth, gaping mouth.
Any idea what this thing is?
Say it again.
Any idea what this thing is? I'm gonna ask the others.
Looks like a frog.
But there's darkness coming out of the mouth, right?
Yeah, as you put a light to it, the light doesn't penetrate the darkness. You can't see what's inside the mouth. It looks right for someone to stick their hand in. Just saying.
Well, I guess I could try and see if there's anything inside there.
Okay.
I thought this sounds like a bad idea.
I'm sure you're fine. There's a lovely picture in the book of you see a tiefling just sticking her arm in there. But I should have it. You look in there and what? Actually, no, I'll just fast forward it. You grab, you kind of reach around. You're looking in there. Can't really see anything, but you do touch something that is slick to the touch, and it's beating.
Hey, it's that heart we need.
I guess I'll try to pull it out.
And
maybe we should leave it in there till we're ready to put it in the other body.
I mean, I don't even know what it is at this point. It's just something slick and beating in my hand.
Yeah, it's like a beating in your hand. Yeah, you could pull it out or just leave it alone.
Your call. I could. I'll describe what I'm feeling, I guess, and I'll tell the others. Try to pull it out or not.
Can we move the frog?
It's heavy. What is Geren's strength at 18?
17.
You guys put your mental math together. This thing weighs 750-ish pounds.
I guess we grab what we can out of there.
Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to lift anything that heavy.
Alright, so you retrieve the beating heart.
I guess so. Is it still beating when I pull it out?
Oh yeah, it's still beating.
That's really disconcerting. If it's still beating, I'm just gonna try to stick it in my pack and not think about it.
Oh, yeah, totally do that.
I'm trying not to damage it. It belongs to someone.
Whoops, dropped it.
Well, here that goes.
Like so that you give back to him, you're like, oh wait, hold on, let me pull out all the pocket lint and other stuff that's kind of the mess on it. It's fine.
His arteries can handle a few
Should
pieces stuck to it.
try to brush off any like hair or anything that's like stuck on it before I hand it back.
Good thing you don't have a cat. It'd just be like covered in cat hair. But okay. Well, thank you, don't show to everybody. And question as you guys are kind of coming down, do you go anywhere else on this floor?
Well, I mean, we kind of got what we came for, so I don't know. Up to you guys.
Yep, let's return the guy's heart and the scarecrow's head.
And get out of this place.
Yeah, this place sucks. Let's leave.
Okay. You might hear someone calling out from the south. From
The Satyr, the one that was trapped. Forgot about him. Not trapped, imprisoned, rather.
Yes, and then as well as you kind of open the door in the pantry. And actually, you come into the kitchen. The kitchen area, it's empty.
The red cap took off.
Oh yeah, red cap took off. Outside, you see some cages, and trapped, you see a a Satyr standing outside, not wearing any clothes, and he's just hello, like, oh good, someone's here. The red cat. The cook opened a door and said, good luck, and left. I thought it was going to give, but thank you. I am Vansel. I seem to be in a predicament.
Little bit. May I ask why you found yourself locked in a cage hanging over? I kind of like look over the edge. How far up are we?
It's a second story. So second story, but over a lake.
So I'm gonna say, like, seem to be in a predicament and found yourself stuck in a cage over pretty far drop down to a lake. What caused you to get Beth Mortar's ire like this?
Well, you see, story. I was traveling through, and some brigands, some Harengon brigands, stole my clothes when I was bathing, and when I chased them down, they trapped me in a net, and they brought me here. I figured everything was gonna work out, and look, I was hopefully correct that everything's here. If you could, just let me out here. Oh, I would be so incredibly happy. And, I understand the rules of reciprocity here. I might be able to find, get something, for you all for rescuing me.
Geren's gonna turn to Krikec and just shrug and say he looks harmless enough.
I'm not sure why we're interrogating him instead of rescuing him.
Well, in case in case he might have done something that actually necessitated locking him up, but I guess not. I guess I'll start. Garen will start reeling them in.
Being beautiful and being myself, I do have such the most mirthful of leaps. And again, I did have very nice clothes, so that is my crime.
Fashion was your crime?
I guess apparently to the people here, my fashion was too good. It was a crime. It's also getting cold out here.
Well, there's plenty of ratty-ass clothing for you to wear upstairs.
Yeah, I'll start reeling them in.
Okay, just thank you. Vansel is my name. And he will kind of look around and grab he finds like an apron, and then he just sort of kind of whips it around and wears like a robe. He looks at a cover. It's like, oh my gosh, I know that. There. And he brings out a bottle of wine and just pops the cork and guzzles it down. Says, oh, so glad so are you like I assume, of course, that we're being rescued and everything.
Well, yes, that's the idea. That's why we let you out. We're actually just taking a look around before we leave.
Oh, yes, at the cutest little campestry that's in the pantry.
I suppose he'll need rescuing as well.
And you see in a jar with all the kind of things there, you see this tiny mushroom just moving around, but you can't really, just kind of bobbing its head.
Well, little guy, I suppose you're the campestry, and I'll just grab the entire jar and start working out.
Okay. You can hear something faint coming from it.
Is it like a regular jar with a screw-on lid? Can I try to open it?
Yep, you do. And then it just says, and I am walking through the valley, and we'll start singing with
I'll close the lid.
nasal, like a nasally falsetto. Can't do the nasally portion, but just start singing. So thank you rescued me. Thank you. Where are we going?
Sigarda, do you want to hang on to our singing friend right now?
Wait, why do I have to do that?
Because I don't want to do it. I kind of turn towards Krikec.
I can hold him. Where do you want to go?
Doesn't matter where, as long as I'm not trapped.
Right, we'll take you outside.
Then he will continue to sing.
He's got apparently a lot of good faith stuff to hand over.
All right, let's pair our kind of large group of companions, and then just.
By the way, Billy.
Yes, Billy.
We just beat one of the hags. Play the fight song.
He's been playing. He's been playing this whole time.
Well, let's say a performance roll.
Yeah, sure. He did 17 earlier. So. Yeah,
17? Okay, good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's a good fight song. Let's get out of here.
yeah. But he's like, ooh, that was you know, little anticlimactic, but that's okay. Guy still won.
Well, when I was training under, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna tell you right out whenever the face said it, even an ugly victory is a victory.
Yes. Well, can't argue with that. I'm just gonna grab. And as you guys are exiting, parts of Downfall are on fire. Just to, this coup is not. And the campaigners just start singing. We don't let no water let this mother burn.
We don't need no thought control.
And then actually, and as you guys are, kind of making your way slowly, kind of avoiding the fighting and talk of the revolution.
I'm just kind of doing the hypno dancer walk by them.
Yeah, especially you come kind of hiding out and will appear is kind of in a corner you mentioned. Clapperjaw kind of greets you and just like, it's getting crazy out here.
Yeah, we're about to be leaving. We got you something. I hold up the stack head. Is this it?
Says, she had it the whole.
I mean,
she's
not a.
But I can't. And then come in this large group is Mogort. Oh, and then okay, and we'll say, I didn't think fire was part of the plan, but you're all back in success, and I would have said to take the balloon, they'll point to it, it explodes. And it's like, and that's not going to work anymore.
Wonderful.
Mogort will say, is the hag going to be, she'll be very upset with everything on fire, especially her balloon.
Oh no, she's dead.
Oh.
I have a feeling things are going to sort themselves out around here nicely. After all the fire's put out.
Yes. Yeah, we should get going, and then.
I think that's a good idea.
Scared.
This large group is now on the map, kind of walking. We will do a little fast. Let's gotta kind of drag things. I forgot what you sort of find the elf that had the missing heart, the scout, Octavian. And then I have to what was she? Yeah, kind of be able to grab Octavian along. You kind of give Octavian the heart back. And
so I'm just kind of holding out the heart, like, how does this work?
Well, you guys start getting closer, and you grab it, taking out the fuzzies, and then it just disappears. As you guys go, kind of holding out, like trying to like grab it out and trying to hide it, and like, good luck, we found. And then it just like it's gone, and then suddenly, Octavian is like, and then just is like, it's me, I'm here.
Mazel tov.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Oh my word! don't know how to thank you. Looks around at the fire.
You can think of something that when it's not here, we're leaving. We're going. No. We're going to the Wandering Inn and just sort this out.
Okay. Well, I think I wandering this place around is the best thing. And then actually we'll pull out the heart of the goat and says, something about this. I feel like this will be some kind of benefit for you. This heart, and we'll give you the goat's heart that it once had. It says, well, yes, I think spending time around here, maybe if there's any more the brigands that come in or any other foul from this, I can do my best to save save the good people that are here. And we'll just start skipping away from you all. Give you thanks. And funny, what Flay will tell you is that, well, that goat's heart is kind of a potion, which we'll get to at the end. So, he also give you his pipes. And he will say, also, yes, these pipes. There is some magic to it. But I think these two will be of benefit. And you will also find, as you guys are leaving, Vansel says, I too must make myself scarce. But, worry not. You all have done me a favor. And he'll pick up a stick, whisper to it, and hand it to Geren. Actually hand it to Krikec, since Krikec was more about freeing him. And say, please, a gift for rescuing me.
You're welcome.
And says, he'll point to the tiny flower. And it's like, until this flower wilts and falls off, not today, this stick will give you good luck.
Thank you.
And then do some mirthful leaps away. And as soon as Clapperjaw is no longer a scarecrow, but dusts off the head, put the stag's head, and is just says, all right, I think we are ready to go. We got to travel through there to get to Hither. It says, well, yeah, you guys took care of the brigands in Longscarf, right? If I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah.
I remember a smite that ended Anton's career. Yes, I remember that fight.
Oh, good. Don't gotta worry about getting ambushed by brigands then, because there's a good number of us here. And Morgort will pledge her service to you all. It says, do you know what happened to I was freeing Sir Talavar, the companion, one of my friends that was taking him across. Did you encounter him?
Yeah, we encountered several things.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Krikec says I shouldn't talk too much, so she shuts up.
No, that's not it. We're sorry we did find your friend, but he had perished in the crash.
No. Thank you. Well, but from the sounds of it, you also were able to free Sir Talavar?
Indeed. Did he see where he was going, Sigarda?
Yes, off to the Sealy Courts.
Ah, well, good. Well, that... I guess, as they say, is a saying that goes around. 1 out of 2 is not the worst.
We did manage to save the frog who, I just hope he wasn't in that balloon when it went up.
Oh, you know...
She's with us right now. She's the one we're talking to.
Oh. Excuse me, ma'am. I seem to have committed a faux pas.
Well, you did free me, and I didn't expect everything to end in fire, so... But we're fine. We're fine. I think we can easily, soon we will travel on and make our way with our merry band, and then we can bond more, And again, I am Morgort. I am a knight of some. Well, until I got knocked over, I'm actually also handy with. I prefer a glaive myself when I was in the court, but they broke my weapon after I tried to free.
Oh, that's a shame.
Nope, that's quite all right. I'm sure, and we'll just I was able to get a sword. That's what. That's well enough for here. I'm sure once we go to Hither, we will be okay. You can't see the names of the tokens?
No.
Okay.
I see the party members, but not Billy or our 3 friends.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Well, Billy, I know because Billy has a long... I say Billy with the bagpipes. Even Clapperjaw is long. I'll just do Clapperjaw. And our singing mushroom, doesn't have a name. Just chillin'.
Can we give him a name?
Of course.
Can we name him Bert?
Sure. He can be known as Bert.
Why Bert?
It's like, I don't know. It starts with a B, like Billy. In the back of my head, I think I'm thinking of a baseball player name that sounded like the thing the mushroom was called. It just came to me.
Or I think here, Bert, I think Tremors too.
It'll start singing Bert's the word. Bert's the word.
Oh, please no.
No, I'm thinking of Campy Campaneris. He was an A's player, but he went by Bert. I guess like Bert was his nickname. I had to Google it. His real first name is Dagoberto. Which would technically be spelled Bert if you don't mind changing it.
Oh, that Bert. Okay.
For the sports ball. I'm sorry.
Of course, for the sports ball.
Sports the game.
Because the mushroom, the type of mushroom it was, it's gone now. What was it? A Campa...
What's up?
What was the type of the mushroom? Campanelli or something? Campestry, yeah. It made me think of Bert Campaneris, that's all.
Okay. Well, is Clapperjaw leads you all as you press a little fast, travel through the brigand, swamp, unfortunate. To get everybody else, and Clapperjaw leads you through these mists. And after a while, as a mist part, it reveals a primeval forest. A fragrant breeze wafts between the enormous trees, sending motes of pollen dancing into the air. You see patches of sunlight kiss the forest floor, and the sweet melody of birdsong echoing all around. Clapper Claw. I keep calling it Jaw. And as you all start traveling through this beautiful forest, you guys are looking at like, you know what? It starts getting close to nighttime, and it's like, man, we need somewhere to rest. And Clapperjaw is like, hey, I know a spot. I see a spot. And as you all arrive, you will see a sight in these trees. You see a campfire already going. And you can hear kind of a familiar sound. It sounds like Bert, but it's not Bert. You see another Campestry singing along. But it's not only it's by itself, it's like in a pot. It's next to like this table and like this cauldron of water bubbling. Like nearby there's a frying pan, and you see this Campestry that's just holding like singing merrily and dipping its cap into the butter.
Is he cooking himself?
If he is, he's not in the pan to fry, but looks like he's in the starting stage and just singing merrily.
You want to say hello?
Yep, maybe we should not let him cook himself. I don't know.
Maybe he's just seasoning it.
And Margaret would say that tis pretty. I've never heard of such a thing. And Billy will try to do a lower, somber with the bagpipes. Let's see, how good is he? Oh, not decent. Just this kind
of. So I guess we can.
Can I start flying over there and be like, "Hey, don't cook yourself. That seems like a bad idea."
And Campestry will say, Crola asked me to rub butter melted all over me, and he promised me a hot bath. Ooh, yeah, a hot bath before dinner. Crola is gathering firewood.
I have a bad feeling that the hot bath is going to be him cooking you, and you'll be dinner.
Oh no. Well, give me a persuasion check. Okay. Like it's dipping itself and then stops. And he's just like, well, I guess it makes sense when he asked me to roll around the spices.
Do I see any water nearby that's not boiling or anything?
You can find a water skin, or you can also you can find water skin nearby that.
I'm gonna go over to Campy, the new mushroom friend, and wash him off.
Okay. Campy.
Yeah, we're just gonna name all these mushrooms the different nicknames of this like shortstop from the A's who's like 70. Let's go.
I want to make sure I can see it. Okay, so Campy is rinsing, and then Krikec, you notice it, and then you see Mogort draw her blade, say, "'Tis the villain that draws near, and come walking. There is this goblin, just carrying like bundles of firewood, just sort of, and then stops, seeing a group of armed. The goblin gently puts down the firewood, and the goblin will say, I don't have any gold.
Oh, we're not robbing you. We're just kind of looking for a place to sleep.
Oh,
And then I'll fly over with Campy and be like, "Were you gonna eat him?"
Yes.
It's not like a mushroom that is like, the fungi version. These things are sentient, not cool.
Okay, what I found. It, yep, and we'll just, looks like you're gonna say something else, and then stops, says, I guess I can look for berries or something.
Yes, I will help you forage.
I kind of give him a day's worth of rations. Here you go. And I'll give him a skin of wine to wash that down with, because I still have that casket of Calliope wine. Refills every day.
I'm gonna make a survival check to find bears.
Yeah, like, because I think at this point, I think you've done such a great job, Sigarda. Like just kind of give rations to people. All right, like, don't kill these people. Eat this. Eat this. Afterwards, like, you kind of running low on them rations, but that's okay.
That is true.
As we're discussing, kind of like, oh, we should try to forage, and let me grab. I was trying to look on my phone where it's on hand, but I'm just going to. I think it's in the overview, because things happen when we're foraging. Just an 8 is who else is gonna go out with Calathea to forage?
Krikec suggests he should assist, as he is pretty good at foraging.
All
I can assist Krikec. I am proficient with survival, but I think Krikec is better suited for it.
As long as I get another survival roll, because we're assuming it's with working together, and
It was meant to be.
You have advantage.
No, because
Calathea was kind of
Calathea had already rolled.
So, all right. Oof. Okay. I will say, you come across some gingerbread cookies shaped like elves and stacked on a wooden plate. But unfortunately,
Weird.
you cannot find. It's strange, but you kind of feel like I was gonna have to dig into your rations. Feel like maybe tomorrow you can find, but just as very strange treats. And then I feel like something else will probably happen on top of that, but I feel like we could save that for another time as everyone's camping. We got Bert camping, Margaret, Clapperjaw, Billy, and since we're now in a new plane, everyone levels up to level 4. I think it's a pretty good place to call it. Yep, and we continue in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're taking the Christmas week off, right?
Yeah, Christmas week. I think the first week of January. I think we got a few different things going on at that time too. But I know at least Christmas we're taking a break.
And also, I got transferred to you and Rob's table for the Epic of Iron Baron, so we'll be playing together, Daniel.
Oh, I forgot I was signed up for that Epic. I'll have to look at that. But let me just put on recording, and then we'll do again next time.